If you want to show us some love, donate at rubydaytv.com, the home of all my exclusives. And don't forget to leave the show a rating or a review. Thanks to Tantaley for sponsoring today's episode. Tantaley has everything you need for your next self-care moment, with a wide range of high-quality companion dolls to fit any taste. So make sure to check out Tantaley and use code RubyDay to get 12% off your purchase. Realism redefined. You deserve the best experience. So lifelike, you'll be amazed at how real they feel. Foot fetishes and foot worshippers. What do we think about them? What's been the experiences? On this week's Love Shot, I'm Ruby Day.
And I'm Olivia Fox.
Oh my gosh, seems like such a load of all kinds of mixed feelings and emotions and perspectives. Now, the one thing I know about feet is literally every nerve ending in the body is in your feet. You know what that means, Olivia?
Nothing like a good foot massage.
Oh my gosh. And so much more.
Oh, yeah.
Because of it. I mean, they're so sensitive.
They are.
And I know. I've known a lot of people who are really weird about having their feet touched. Or maybe they're really ticklish. I'm ticklish on the bombs of my feet.
I was like that for a long time.
But if it's done right, the touch is done right, a little bit of pressure, some softness to it, I can get through that initial tickling. Are you ticklish?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it used to be, for years, every time I had a lover try to touch my feet, I mean, it was too tickly, and I had people who wanted to try. And I don't know if I just didn't have the right foot worshipers at the time or what, but, here, a few years ago, I actually run into a foot worshiper that I didn't realize was a foot worshiper. And I didn't have any foot fetishes or anything like that myself. But I got introduced to a sensation I had never imagined I could ever have for my feet. And I literally had multiple orgasms from my feet alone, being played with, being sucked on and rubbed and touched and stuff like that. And it blew my mind. It blew my mind. And when I had this moment, I was like, oh my gosh, how does this even real? And how is it possible? And I never got it. I never get it. And I spent years and most of my life never getting it at all. But I'm a believer now. And after I had that one experience, I've looked for some of these guys to see if it is, and I've actually been able to experience in the past few years. I've had 3 different men who've been able to get me off with my feet. Now they're all very different, just like a lover is,
Yeah. And I have found a plethora of foot fetishes and foot worshipers out there.
Yeah.
Like I've stumbled on so many of them.
I'm on the dating apps and things like that, and still dating, and I see this word called the pleasure dom. Or they may say I'm a pleasure dom and I love feet, and stuff like that. So I was like, that's interesting. That catches my attention. But
now that seems like an award-winning combo. Pleasure dom.
It does, right?
And I'm into feet.
Yeah. But the thing is I've had some weird stories too, because I've had guys who they love feet and they love my feet, but they're not any good at it. And they tickle me still. So I still get tickled.
And the thing is I've had my fair share of those as well. The majority of my experiences have not been like the most pleasing when it comes to foot fetishes.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's just like, okay, I can take it or leave it. When you find that one that suckles your toes.
Yeah.
That firm but supple, warm.
Oh, yeah.
And enough lubricant, enough saliva that it's not too much, but it's enough to get it moist. Oh, my Lord. You can just roll me over and call me done, because when it's good, it's like, I don't need sex.
Yeah.
Just give me that.
I agree. And I think that you mentioned, the wetness and stuff. I think it's a combination for me, I've been sitting there really trying to think about it after the experiences have happened. They've been so mind
Because
blowing.
it's a little
But it's
confusing at first,
it is
isn't
'cause
it?
yeah, because you're like I'm
You're
still
like,
dressed. It's like what's happening? How's
it's
that
like,
just
this
orgasm? Yeah.
doesn't seem like this should be
Yeah.
happening this way. And I'm not really a
Oh.
foot fetish person.
No, neither am I. Neither am
But
I.
it started, you have an experience
Yeah.
like that and you start going, what is this I'm
Yeah.
experiencing?
I mean, it's life changing. And all of a sudden, the guys that have done that with me, I'm like, wait a minute, you have a lot of value. Because, I mean,
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
And one of the things.
Remember, all the
Yeah.
nerve endings are all in
You're
your
right.
feet.
And if they know how to hit them all,
Oh.
they can play it like a flute. I mean, that's just like, it's crazy. So what I've noticed is it's about the right amount of pressure, the right amount of wetness, the right amount of putting
Yeah.
their tongue, not only the suction of the toes, but in between the toes.
Or no
Yeah.
suction.
Yeah, or no,
I mean, it's
going
the
back and
play.
forth, or blowing on them, or something like that. There's breath play. There's so many things, and putting them in the right combination. Just like going down on a lady. It's all when you go down on a girl, it's like you got to get the right combination. Even going down on a guy, you have the right combination.
Is
But
there a toe alphabet then?
I don't know.
Because I want to know.
I want to know too.
If any
So,
of you listeners
Yeah.
do know, please write us. Let us
if any
know.
of y'all are
Because that would be
Right.
kind of cool.
I would love to know what the trick is and how do you guys get good at this? Because, I couldn't get any of the men. They just said they loved feet. They just loved it. And so they loved it so much. They worshiped the feet and they were like, you have beautiful feet, Olivia. And I just want to worship them. So
I think
process
it's a
doing
lot
that,
of toe sucking.
I think it is.
That's how they get good at it.
Most of my life, I've had people want to do that. They said, you have pretty little toes. But every single time, it was always ended up, I was tickled. I got too tickled that I couldn't focus. I couldn't stay, I couldn't stay there. And I couldn't even let them finish, honestly. And I definitely do not have a foot fetish, but maybe I do now because I've actually had lovers recently. I've had 3 men, the past 3 men I've been with, literally have been foot worshipers and have literally done an amazing job. And I mean, I'm blown away and I'm still in shock to this very day of how orgasmic a great foot job can be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like satisfaction.
Oh, my gosh.
orgasm.
Yeah. I mean, I had one lover where it's like, I literally told him he was wanting to play with my feet. I said, I was good. I mean, I was literally, he
Yeah.
took care of me so well from my feet. It's like, I'm good.
Well, that brings up an interesting point because the one really mind blowing experience I've had, that guy had no interest in actually having penetrative intercourse.
Oh, wow.
He was
Yeah.
very happy. Like his whole thing was, no, I just want your feet. I want your toes. And he didn't matter that I had been sockless and heeled shoes all day.
Oh,
He
goodness.
was like, no. He goes, they're
Oh.
perfectly fine. Because I was a little embarrassed. I didn't want,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
hesitant. But he was like, oh, no, they're
Yeah.
perfect. They're great. I want your toes. And I think part of
Yeah.
what made the experience so good was, A, it was totally unexpected.
Yes.
Totally unexpected. I mean, I don't consider myself a foot fetishist or someone when someone asks me, hey, do you like your feet played with and sucked on? No, that's not the first thing I think of. So to have it actually be this mind-blowing experience is completely unexpected.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it. And B, I think it's because he was so confident and made me feel comfortable
Yeah.
in the fact that I was nervous about
Yeah.
the odor of my feet, if I had any, if they were dirty, even though I'd taken
Oh.
a shower that morning, if they were sweaty and stinky. And he was just like, oh, no problem. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Not an
Yeah.
issue. Like it wasn't even something that
Oh.
crossed his mind. I think that combination is what really provided the right environment
Yeah.
for me to relax and really enjoy the experience while all at the same time my mind is firing off 50 million miles a minute going, what is this new feeling? What is the sensation? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I getting excited by it? That whole combination, all while
Yeah.
he was just like, cool,
Yeah.
like in the pocket, like he was giving me a massage. He was like, sit back, relax. It's good. I got this. I got this. And I loved it. I loved the whole
Oh,
thing
wow.
to the point that the next time somebody
Yeah.
asked me if I was into having my feet played with or
Yeah.
sucked on, I was like, I might be.
I might be.
I
Yeah.
might be.
Oh, mine was kind of like, it depends. Are you good? Because after I had the first experience that I had, which was kind of similar, I had been, I had gotten, I was all clean first of the day, but I had gone out to an event that evening, and I had gone out to an event with this person, and when we got back to the room, it was like, that's all he wanted to do. He wanted to play with my feet. And I was just like, really? I was like, they had this really shock, like, that's what you want to do? And like, okay, I guess. And he's like, well, let me give you the foot massage. And he started out with a foot massage. Like, well, that's nice. And what lady doesn't like a foot massage?
That's a great way to
Yeah.
start it off
Oh,
and get
yeah.
you relaxed.
It is. It got me relaxed. So I got a nice foot massage. And then as it was going, he started blowing on them. And then he started licking them. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This is getting a little fresh. But
Doesn't that
yeah.
put a whole new perspective on blowjob?
Definitely. Oh my goodness. But then he just went for it. And I was just like, oh my God. But I didn't worry about it. I was like, hey, that's what you want to put in your mouth. Okay. we had been at the event all evening long. It's not that it was nice temperature, but still, your feet get a little sweaty and this and that.
I just want to know, did you kiss
Yeah.
him after he did that?
No, you know what he did? This was what was so cool. Because I wondered, does he want to kiss after that? Because I don't want that. But he's like, after he got done giving me this amazing foot job, and I'm going to call it that. Even though
it should.
I think it's not
It's
really
a
a foot job, but
reverse
it's like a reverse
job.
foot job. Yeah. So he did this to me, and it was amazing. And he's like, give me 1 second. I'm going to freshen up. So he goes and he mouth washes. And then he comes to kiss
Perfect.
me, which I was like, okay, I love that.
I love thinking
Yeah.
that my toes are minty fresh.
Yes, I was like, so he came and then he kissed me, but he got it all started that way, and so it was really, really amazing experience. And after that experience, every time he asked, I was like, hell yeah, you can do it. And in fact, I started wanting it. I started wanting him to do it. It's like I was looking forward to like, oh, we're going out tonight. Oh, I'm gonna get a foot job. It's like he's gonna suck on my feet. And I love that concept. Now, moving down the line with other partners who engaged me that way, I had the next person, like, they were like, well, do you like your feet played with? And I was like, recently I found out that I do. It depends on if you're good, though.
Yeah.
Because I said, if you tickle me, it ain't going to go.
Oh, no. I'm
Yeah.
always afraid when they tickle me that I'm going to jerk and hit
Yeah.
them in the face.
Kick 'em.
I'm like, okay, we need to stop. It makes me
Yeah,
so nervous
yeah.
because I'm like, we got to stop
Oh,
because
my
I don't want to
God.
accidentally just
Yeah.
haul off and kick you.
It makes you think that when you're going to especially get tickled and stuff like that. But it was, honestly, I've had a really great experience. I don't know how it is, but literally the last 3 guys I've dated have all been into feet, my feet at least. I don't know if they're in, but I think they are. I think they've really loved feet. And
So
it
does
just-
that make you
yeah.
a foot magnet?
I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure. But every one of these guys, and I've been getting it lately, like, oh my God, your feet are so gorgeous. And I never thought that way. They're like, they're just my feet,
Yeah, they're just feet.
But this has become a new thing for me. Yeah.
No, I think that's why I said there's a lot of
Yeah.
hidden secret foot worshippers out there.
Way more than I thought.
I have always been really surprised at it seems like they come out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
I mean, just like you said, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, it really wasn't my thing, but for some reason, like
Yeah.
the third question every guy asks me is, do you like your feet sucked on or played with?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Oh.
Am I in a foot worshippers like reality and
Yeah.
universe and didn't realize I was?
Yeah.
Or are there really that many
I
foot
don't
worshippers
know.
out there?
I hope I keep running into him, honestly, because I've actually grown to really, really like it and enjoy it. And actually, I love it. It's like, it's a type of sex that, and I think it's sexual for me.
Yeah,
but it's a type of
it's
sex that
very
I'm like,
sexual.
wow. Yeah. So it's something that, I actually look forward and hope that a new partner has that love for my feet. And I'm really getting into it. And so it's like a whole new exploration that I'm
You're a
having later in
little
life.
more daring than I am because I'm the one that goes, I might be. It's like,
I'll give
I
him a
don't know.
chance.
We got to talk about this
Yeah.
a little bit, like beforehand. I guess I'm that nervous
Well-
foot fetishist girl
I hear you.
to try it
I hear
out
you.
on, but I'm so open. It's like, I'll try it, but
Yeah.
if it's not just hitting that right spot, I won't let it go on for very
Yeah,
long.
I guess honestly, I've just gotten really comfortable with it as past few years because I've had several male partners that literally have been very good at it, and I've gotten spoiled, and I'm really loving it, and I'm loving the attention, and I'm loving the orgasms from my feet. So,
Hey, can't complain. Like I said, every
no,
single nerve ending is in your
yeah,
foot.
I never really
So
knew what that meant until I had an orgasm
yeah.
from my feet. Oh goodness.
And that is the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Those unexpected finds. I
Oh
have to
gosh.
say, I'm definitely open to finding more foot worshippers.
Oh, me too.
And I may not have the foot fetish myself, but I am totally okay with someone else having it for mine.
Oh, absolutely.
If you want to show us some love, donate at rubydaytv.com, the home of all my exclusives. And don't forget to leave the show a rating or a review.